Man, y'all made me feel like a proud dad after that last video, man. It felt so good to have a video where 70% of my audience watch, right? Most of my videos, it's like 40 to 30% of the people who are watching my videos are subscribed. And get most of my views like through suggestions or people who dead ass watching me who don't subscribe. Like I feel like I would have like 30,000 subscribers if the amount of people who watch me was actually subscribed. But like I want to be like completely honest. Thank you guys for all the support on the how strong was Ultra Instinct Goku video. I usually don't do power scaling videos like that because for one, they take a lot of research and like, well, not a lot. Like if I know something, I can do it in one take because I did that video in one take. But if I'm covering something I'm not too confident in, I don't want to give y'all bad information. So that's why I don't do it all the time. But thank you guys generally for all the support on the last video there. I usually don't get that much support from my own like in-core fan base outside of like my top strongest videos. I would definitely hope that, you know, maybe one day we can get that way with like if I ever did gaming stuff or I did more reviews on different shows. But literally, guys, thank you for that. That means the world to me. But today we're here to cover Vegeta because once you cover Goku, you got to cover Vegeta. And even though I be joking about Vegeta a lot, this one, like I did like years ago, I did a video how Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is no joke, which that video did a lot actually. Again, I'm not trying to flex at all, right? But that video literally did like 11,000. I 11,000 and 11,000 views in total. And I looked at that video. It wasn't really that good in terms of energy, but you guys liked it. So let's talk about how strong Vegeta is in the Moro arc, right? Now I gotta remind you that the manga and anime are two different things. So I'll talk about a little bit of how strong is Blue Evolution Vegeta in the anime, how strong is Blue Evolution in the Tournament of Power in the manga. Then we'll talk about Broly. Then we'll talk about the manga's version of the Moro Saga. And when the anime comes out, I'll do an update of this. So in the Tournament of Power, both in the anime and manga, Vegeta beats Toppo. And in the manga, Toppo has like a God Destruction aura. He doesn't really turn into a God Destruction, but his power was still on par where he was able to beat Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Granted, he kind of kicked him in the balls when he wasn't ready, but regardless, Vegeta was able to beat Toppo by turning Blue Evolution both in the anime and manga. Now, Blue Evolution looks different in the manga. Some people don't even know he has it, but it's pretty much looks exactly like Super Saiyan Blue, but with a more defined blue color, right? While in the anime, it looks like Super Saiyan Grade 2, but with, he has like an iris, like you can see his iris, and it's like a darker blue. So they both have the same color blue, but different body types there. And again, he dominated I don't know if you can call Toppo a low tier God Destruction, a mid tier, but he beat a God Destruction opponent in the manga and anime. And in the anime, it's a little bit more convincing. The fact that he was able to use a self-destruction and that it wiped out like all his energy, yet he went right back into Blue Evolution. Low-key bad writing, and Jiren even comments like, hey, I understand how you was able to beat Toppo. So yeah, it put him on God Destruction level at that point. And in the manga, Vegeta, before he unlocked Blue Evolution, was said even by Beerus that he can add completed Super Saiyan Blue or Master Super Saiyan Blue, he was able to beat like a low tier God Destruction. So Vegeta was already in that God Destruction range. Now, once we get into like, you know, after he loses to Jiren, because he loses to Jiren both in the manga and anime, like again, Jiren is a person who's above God Destruction, is listed multiple times in the manga and anime. We get to the Broly movie, and here's the thing: in the anime interpretation, Blue Kaioken and Blue Evolution are pretty much on par with one another. Granted, Blue Kaioken and Blue Evolution, they should be stronger than Ultra Instinct Sign 1 and maybe 2 Goku, who fought Jiren at the beginning of the, or like at least the mid part of the Tournament of Power, and Kefla later on, because of just like power scaling. If you want to know more in detail about that, watch my video where I just go into like the full detail about like how strong. But pretty much like Jiren even states that both of their powers are getting sharper, and Jiren uses more of his power against Blue Evolution Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku than he did against Ultra Instinct Sign. So that's why they should be stronger here. But in the Broly movie, both Goku and Vegeta don't use Blue Evolution or Blue Kaioken. And in the manga, also Goku has Blue Kaioken as well, but it's like it's weird. It's mad weird. So, but it also states that they're on God Destruction level at that point with Super Saiyan Blue, but Vegeta's trying to catch up. So it seems like Goku got pushed ahead later on. But if we're using only the manga's like continuity after that point, Vegeta is stronger than Goku in that point, because Goku, he's not using Blue Kaioken majority of the time. In Vegeta's Blue Evolution, he's using that, and Goku only has like mastered Super Saiyan Blue, right? So he's the one who fights older Moro, and he was stronger than older Moro. It's just that older Moro had hacks, right? And this hacks was able to absorb their God Ki, pretty much all their Ki without them even knowing, and that's why Moro was able to win so much, right? So Vegeta trains with the Yard Rats, and he unlocks like this spirit training, which like amplifies his power by a lot. Because remind you, Blue Evolution was equal to like Blue Kaioken in terms of like the anime and maybe the manga, right? And then when we get to where Vegeta, after he finished training with the Yard Rats, learns instant transmission, not as good as Goku because he doesn't want to use that technique. Uses Spirit Fission, which again is kind of comparable to Spirit Bomb. Like, he kind of takes a lot of Goku's moves in this arc, to be honest with you, right? But regardless, he learns Spirit Fission, which is supposed to be the most complicated technique of the Yard Rats, because Goku even states that he wasn't able to master that ability. And we're also wondering if Vegeta can also use the giant form as well, or use the cloning, which the Yard Rats can do. But regardless, he comes in, saves Goku after Goku loses to Moro after he goes full power, and Moro starts to dominate Ultra 6 Saiyan Goku. Now he comes in, and it looks like he doesn't stand a chance against Moro at first, right? Because even Android 18 says, like, look, he's just talking, he doesn't know what he's doing. But Vegeta comes in very confident that he can win, and we start to notice that Vegeta's able to pull away a little bit later, and we learn that he's using Force Spirit Fission. Now, there's a debate here to figure out if Vegeta's actually stronger than Ultra Saiyan Goku at that time. But before I even get into that detail, let's just talk about how big of a power boost Vegeta went through, from the fact that his Blue Evolution was equal to Blue Kaioken, that his base got so much more powerful that his Blue Evolution is comparable to Ultra Instinct Sign. That is extreme power up boost, and just using his, like, unlocking his spirit power. So it just shows you that Vegeta on his base level is stronger than Goku at his base level, which is insane of a power boost, right? But it's debatable, because Force Spirit Fission, you gotta remember, it only works on people who have like borrowed energy or are like fusions, right? And Moro, like, he's a fusion later on when he absorbs Moro 7-3. And he also taken a lot of people's energy. Would that work on UI Sign Goku? Because he is fast and he has the hacks. But I would say this. I would say probably in raw strength, maybe Vegeta is stronger than UI Sign Goku, because even Moro says that Vegeta would be a finer fight than Goku. But in terms of hacks abilities, it's going to be a really close fight. Like, it's going to be a really close fight, because Force Spirit Fission shouldn't really work on UI Sign Goku, and Goku has the speed, but I think Vegeta probably has the more power. But it's a draw up there. So, yeah, at this point, I would put him above like a character Beerus, but at this point, I feel like the narrative is really hinting at that he's nowhere. Well, he's not nowhere. He's definitely he's definitely in the top tier range of God Destruction. I think he can beat almost all the God Destructions except like Beerus, Quintella, and maybe Belmont. Really just depends. But at this point, I definitely think he's right next to Beerus in terms of like overall power, until they retcon Beerus's power to him having like completed UI. But yeah, Vegeta, I think he's right next to UI Sign, or probably slightly stronger than him. He's on par with Moro. If Moro knew a Force Spirit Fission, he probably would work better to dodge, but he was more on trying to show off his abilities, and that's what got him caught. But he does beat Moro. He does win the battle, but later on, he does the same thing he did against Golden Frieza. He tries to do a big bang attack, talks about his like character development, then he ends up losing, and he was no match against Moro 7-3. He gets one-shotted, but Moro 7-3 at that point were stronger than any opponent that we ever faced, because Goku even states it. So he was stronger than Jiren, stronger than Broly. He was stronger than everyone at that point, right? So it's no fault towards Vegeta at that point. So yeah, I would definitely say Vegeta at this point is like top tier God Destruction level at this point. He's debatably stronger than UI Sign. It's really debatable there, but I think he might lean towards it. Just the UI Sign hacks might get to him. I definitely think at this point in the story he deserves to be stronger than Beerus, but I just don't think that's really possible here. And to really talk about this, I know a lot of Vegeta fans really want him to unlock Ultra Instinct, but that's against his character. Like, even the anime, when he unlocked Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, he said he wanted to break through his limits his own way. I would definitely want like a Spirit Super Saiyan Blue evolution or something, like a Spirit Super Saiyan, where like he's able to use all his spirit abilities, and like maybe they give him the color purple, but it'll look kind of weird because we already got copy Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Rose is kind of like a rose like kind of reddish Super Saiyan. So I don't know, and I don't want Super Saiyan just to be a whole color wheel, even though we got a bunch of colors already. But yeah, definitely Vegeta is right up there. He at this point he should be stronger than Beerus, but I think he's like right there next to him. He's definitely a top tier god of destruction. Definitely around UI Sign in the Moro arc. Arguably stronger than him. He just couldn't beat Moro 7-3. Just too much firepower. And if Moro knew about his abilities, he probably would have worked hard to dodge those attacks. So let me know in the comment section down below. Please, let's get this video to 45 likes, man. You guys killed it with 80 likes. I really appreciate it. Let me know any more videos y'all want me to do in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for all the support, man. I know I don't upload videos you guys like all the time, and I need to do better as a YouTuber, but man, I'm trying to get to 20K. We're trying to make a living out of this, and you guys make things so great. Thank you, X Fighters. I keep forgetting to call you guys X Fighters. So yeah, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, and you'll get more content like this, or you know, just support whatever I make, man. I appreciate it. About to play some Cyberpunk, and yeah, man, thank you guys. I appreciate it, man. SonTj, peace. Love you all.